Is the dream of financial freedom somehow always escaping you as you run around in an endless cycle of debt and expenses? Well, in this video, we're going to show you 7 amazing frugal tips that you can help to break the vicious cycle and to make your dreams of financial freedom come closer to reality. Be sure to keep watching up until tip number 1, where we're going to give you the easiest and quickest tip, which leads to financial freedom. Number 7, paying off your credit cards in full. Are you guilty of not paying off your credit cards in full, or are you somebody that uses your credit card even when you don't have the cash to pay it off? Well, these two habits are, in a way, racking up unnecessary interest payments and a quick way to lower your credit score. Instead, focus on paying off your credit card in full every single month, which will ensure that you don't pay any hefty interest payments and also keeps your credit score as the best it can be. However, it's important to make sure that you use that extra money to keep from avoiding interest payments instead of having it lying around. By taking the time to be able to use a method like the dollar cost averaging, placing bi-weekly or monthly payments in a stock portfolio, you can be sure that you save extra money and it's working for you to be able to have a goal of financial freedom. Number 6, avoid impulsive spending. Impulsive spending is one of the biggest money spending curses that can ever befall a person. It's so easy to see an item that looks too good to be true and buy it without ever thinking about it. However, this is an extremely easy way to spend a lot of your paycheck that you've worked really hard to earn. Instead, waiting to buy an item until it either goes on sale or when you have the cash to buy it can help you to save a lot of money in the long run. And while that extra money can help you feel financially freer, it can also be put to great use through investment vehicles, like real estate, to help you achieve financial freedom even quickly. Number 5, buying used items. Some folks have a huge stigma against used items, thinking that they're either of low quality or not for higher income households. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. A great frugal tip is to take time to buy used items because oftentimes they're just as good as new ones. By saving money through buying your items, you can make the most of it by placing it in a savings account so that your money's always assisting you to gain financial freedom. Number 4, make your own meals. Not only is cooking a great skill that everyone should learn, but can also help you save mountains of cash in the long term. Plus, it should come as no surprise that eating out is more expensive than dining at home. But did you also know that it can cost onwards of 4 times as much? So, if you spend $100 every single month on takeout, then you would only be spending $25 if you made those meals at home. By having an extra $25 every single month, you can continuously grow an account like a 401k, so that way you can ensure that you're going to have a long and happy retirement with lots of great food that you made by yourself. Number 3, don't be afraid to use coupons. Whenever coupons come in the mail, are you one of those that throw them away, or do you try to take advantage of them to be able to make items you already buy cheaper? If you answered the first, then you're definitely missing out on a fantastic way to save money. Logically, why would you spend more money on an item than you're going to buy anyway, if you could bring a coupon and cut the price down by a specific percentage? With just a little bit of time going through the flyers, you can end up saving a lot of money that, when invested in stocks or bonds, can help you to achieve financial freedom as quickly as possible. Number 2, take the time to compare prices. Taking the time to research the prices of an item that you're looking to buy at different stores can help to make the best decision. While this may take some research on your part, it's definitely worth it considering the fact that you know that you'll have to make the purchases at the best price possible. But it's not enough to just have extra money lying around from a great purchase in order to get you financial freedom. By taking the time to use that extra money in investments, you'll be able to make the most out of your money by making it work for you. I mean, why would you have money sitting around in an account doing nothing when it can continuously grow to give you financial freedom? Lastly, number 1, making a monthly budget. Making a monthly budget is the best way to precisely keep track of both your income and expenses. This way, you can create a budget that is so simple, which adds up all the expenses that you have every month, like utility bills, phone bills, takeout, groceries, mortgage, etc., and subtract that from whatever your income is every month. The result is that the money that you have left over every month is free to use. The thing about budgets is that you can see exactly where all of your spending happens and find ways to reduce it, ultimately leading you to having more money. But what will you do with the money that you have left over every month? It is important to not spend too extra money you have on things you don't need, but to take the time to invest in accounts that can actually help you have extra money. That way, you can achieve financial freedom quickly.